Don't never stop if you wanna be on top, yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Getting money.
Hi, my name is Raven Estrella, that is. And if you like to see how I got this look, keep watching.
Okay, so first we want to get this spoolie, and then you want to brush your eyebrows up, and we're going to go in with this brown Wet n Wild pencil, and we're going to go at the bottom of the eyebrow. You're just going to follow your normal hairline at the bottom, and then we're going to go ahead and go on the top of the eyebrow. Still following that normal hairline. Like that. And then we're just going to get the spoolie and we're going to brush right through those brows. Like that. And just brush them up. Okay, now we're going to the other eye. We're going to brush it up with the spoolie just like we did the other eye. Using that brown pencil, we're just going to go up under our brow line, the normal hairline that goes at the bottom. Okay, so drawing that line on the bottom of your eyebrow along with the normal natural part of your eyebrow. Now we're going to the top, same thing, drawing it with your natural top part of your eyebrow. Then we're going to take the spoolie and just go ahead and brush those hairs up to kind of give it that natural look. Now we're going to go in with the concealer, well, the angled brush, and we're just going to conceal the bottom first, just to clean up the eyebrows.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do this side.
Now we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. We're going to conceal that side as well. Okay, now that we have the bottom on both eyebrows, we're now going to go to the top. And we're just drawing our line or getting our concealer and cleaning up the brow and being careful not to actually touch where we place the pencil. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to follow the eyebrow to clean it up. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and blend everything out around the eyebrows to clean them up. So that when we do apply the foundation, it won't be so hard to blend. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put the concealer on our eyes, and what we're using is the Kiss Pro Touch concealer. And I'm going to use my Sephora 47 brush to blend that out on my lid. Same thing on the other eye, applying some concealer, and we're going to blend it out as well. A suggestion is to apply the concealer on the eye when you start on the eye. Okay, so anyways, we're going to use the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and we're going to go in with that warm brown and just put that in the crease. And just blend it all out into the crease.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top, yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Now we're going to take that warmer brown and we're just going to apply that on top of the brown we just placed down. And just want to blend it all together. Okay, now going in with this brush here from Sephora, and I'm going to use this as my concealer brush to cut my crease. And just make sure you kind of carve out your crease in the shape of your lid. If you need to, open your eye up and look up, and then, you know, pat the concealer on that way. You can do that too. Okay, so before applying your eyeshadow, just make sure that that base is dry. I'm just adding a little bit more concealer just to make sure I have a good base when I put those colors on. Okay, so going into this shimmery color here, I'm gonna pop that color on first. And I'm just packing it on with this brush. Now I'm gonna go in with this brown right here, and I'm just gonna pack that brown right beside that shimmer color. And then just kind of blend them together so it won't be a line. Now I'm going to use the Too Faced Palm Spring palette. And I'm going to take that brown right there. And I'm just going to put it right beside that other brown that we just placed down. I'm only going to put it right there in that little corner part. Okay, so I'm just blending out that black that I got out of the Profusion Festival palette. I'm just trying to make sure that I blend it, but don't go too far up in that brown. Okay, so taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills adhesive glue. Y'all wouldn't believe that I thought this was actually nail polish when my mom brought it to me. But anyways, we're gonna pop that right on top of that shimmer color in the middle. And this is also the glitter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And we're just gonna pat that down on top of that glue. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to take the Wet n Wild eyeliner. This is in the color black. And we're just going to put it on. So I really wasn't going for a wing at first, but then I seen how good that eyeliner looked, so I decided to go ahead and do one. So yeah, now we're doing our wing. Okay, on to the other eye. I'm going to put a little bit more concealer down, and I'm going to blend it out because, of course, if you let concealer sit on your eyelid, it's going to crease up. So that's what happened. That's why I was like, it's best to do it when you get ready to do the eye that you're doing. So anyways, taking that brown again from the Masquerade palette, blend it into the crease. And we're just blending the browns out. And then we're just taking that deeper brown, blending it out as well. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. Same thing like we did on the other side. You just want to make sure that you go in the shape of your eyelid, more of a rounded shape.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, back, baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Getting money, get rich, baby, tap in.
It don't have to be perfect, but just try to do the best that you can to make it look rounded, or because you want to be able to have a nice cut crease. So we just packing that shimmer on. And we're going to pack that brown on. Same thing we did to the other eye. Pack that other brown on right beside it and blend it out. You want to blend it with a more fluffy brush because you want to kind of blend it out. If I would have used that same brush that I was using for the crease, for the to cut the crease, it wouldn't blend it out as good. So we got the glue, and we're gonna go ahead and put our glitter back on this eye like we did the other eye. Time for the liner. Okay, so I'm using the Uli Henriksen Sheer Transformation Moisturizer. This is a really good lightweight moisturizer for everyday use under the makeup. Then I'm also going to go ahead and take the Rare Beauty primer, and this is more like a pearly kind of primer, luminous. And also I'll mix the Black Radiance and the Super Stay by Maybelline foundation together, and I'm using the Benefit brush. This is actually a blush brush, but I like how it applies my foundation, so yeah. And I had used this brush earlier, so that's why it has foundation on it, just in case you're wondering. As you can see with those two foundations, it's like the perfect match, and I don't have to go and do color correcting because it's full coverage and it covers up all my blemishes. I'm just going to go ahead and blend those all together real quick. Okay, moving right along, we're going to use that Kiss Concealer And this action is in the color cappuccino, the same one I put on the eye. And we're going to put it under the eyes, on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, lip, and then, of course, chin. Then I'm going to blend this all out with my Sephora 47 brush. I don't think they carry this brush anymore. They came out with some new brushes a couple months ago, so it don't look like this, but they do have a brush similar to it. So I'm blending it over my mouth. Blending out my chin. Forehead, blend it in as well. And then we're gonna blend the nose. Now I'm taking the e.l.f. concealer and I'm going to conceal the areas or contour the areas. Down my nose, around my forehead, my cheeks. So I'm blending this out with a Real Technique brush. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I like it because it pretty much keeps the contour from going anywhere else, like going too far down. Now I'm going to blend all around my forehead. Blend down my nose. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some powder, and this is by Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the color medium, the number 30. You want to make sure you set all the places that you put your concealer in, because if not, it's gonna move.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top, yeah.
Low waist, back, baby, tap in. Tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap
And I'm just placing some of that powder on the side of my nose. So now I'm applying my bronzer, and I can't even remember what eyeshadow I use, but it's an eyeshadow. Now I'm just dusting off all that powder. And just make sure you blend everything in. And I'm just taking some of that powder and going down the side of my nose so that I can contour it. Now I'm applying some blush. And this blush is actually from Elf's Blushes. It's like a little quad palette. And I'm also taking my highlighter, which is my favorite part. I'm just using a fan brush for that. Now I'm just applying some of that highlighter down the bridge of my nose to give the illusion of a bridge. And since I put some of that powder on there from that bronzer, from contouring my nose, I'm going to put a little bit more powder to give me the shape I'm looking for. Now I'm just gonna go and blend everything out. And I'm just lining my lips with that Wet n Wild brown pencil. And I'm about to take that Sephora lip gloss and put it on the inside of my lips. And also, so I don't forget, I will be doing lashes off camera. Spray my setting spray. Thank y'all for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit that notification bell at the bottom. Thank you.